Do you want to torch it?
Hello Navs! Today we're going to be making some delicious sushi, so I hope you're excited. Today we're going to make an Alaska roll, which is going to have some imitation crab and smoked salmon on top. But you really can add whatever you want to your sushi. So if you want, you could just have avocado and cucumber and keep it like that, a vegetarian roll, or you can spice it up and add some other stuff. So here are the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need some rice. So we went ahead and prepared some rice here. Cucumber. We have our imitation crab, as I mentioned before, smoked salmon, avocado, perfectly ripe avocado, by the way. And you're going to need seaweed, and then the little mat which you will roll your sushi on. And some extra sauces here. We have some Japanese mayo, which we're going to also mix with some sriracha. And then we have some sesame seeds to put on top as well. So we're first going to slice our cucumber. So you're going to want to slice it into strips so that it can fit perfectly in your roll. Cucumber is like an essential, I think, in all sushi rolls. That and avocado. You can't go wrong with both of those two. Alright, and then I'm going to just cut these into even narrower strips. Alright. We have a few pieces ready there. And then we're going to take our avocado, and we're going to be careful because we don't want to slice our hands, so I'm using a butter knife, and I'm just going to pre-slice here and then go around the edges so that our avocado here is in some perfect slices. Right. Next, we're going to slice up our smoked salmon. So I'm just going to do that here on the plate because I don't want to put meat on my vegetable cutting board. And I'm just going to slice it into some thin strips. And then with the crab, it's already kind of pieced up for us, so we'll just pull that out when we need to. And now we're ready to start preparing our sushi. So I've laid out the seaweed on top, and then what you're going to do is you're going to scoop some rice. And there's two ways you could roll the sushi. You could have the rice on the outside and have the other ingredients on the inside, or you could have the rice also on the inside with the seaweed on the outside. So we're gonna try the first one with the rice on the outside of the roll. So you can take a generous scoop of the rice, and then you're going to slowly spread it out evenly to all parts of the seaweed here to get a nice even layer of rice. And you want the rice to be spread out to the edges so that it'll also hold together when you're rolling everything. So now that I've spread out the rice all over the seaweed, I'm going to carefully flip it over. And then we're going to line up our ingredients across. So I'm going to take my cucumber to start, and I'm going to line it up here. I'm gonna add another piece. because I love some cucumber. Then I'm going to grab my avocado and I'm also going to line it up along here. Great. And then I'm going to take the imitation crab and just break it a bit up with my fingers here. Along here, so we made a perfect little row. And now I'm going to roll it. So when you're rolling, the important part is initially when you're going to tuck it so that we don't lose all of the ingredients. So I'm going to kind of press down and pinch to seal it, and then keeping it tight, I'm going to roll all the way. There we go. And then we're going to sprinkle some sesame seeds on the top here. And then we're going to take our smoked salmon and we're going to put it on the outside. And then I haven't yet made the sauce, so what you can do is just grab a bowl and you can mix the two together. I'm actually just going to add the mayo right now to the top. Great. And then voila, we have our roll, as simple as that. So you can go ahead and slice it. So you just have to be careful because sometimes the ingredients want to squirt out as you're cutting it. So let's see how I do here. Oop. The smoked salmon came off a little bit there. So it looks a little bit messy at this point that I've cut it. So maybe it would be better for me to next time add the sauce after the fact for the aesthetic purpose. But otherwise, I think we're good. All right, so should I taste test this now? I really want to eat some now. I have razor stuck to my finger here. Look at this though. Looks so good. Yeah, zoom in on that. All right. Give it a taste test. Oh, and you can also, if you have some soy sauce, you can go ahead and dip it in there, but I'm just gonna go for this and try it out now. So good. Thanks for joining us today. Stay salty.